Come on, coffee girl, figure out the numbers one day and maybe you'll finally understand my analysis.
Don't worry, Brad. You'll have plenty of free time to study who did the real work.
Jessica Torres had been staring at the email for 10 minutes, her hands trembling over the keyboard. She was about to send the biggest risk of her career. She was 26 years old, working as an intern at Goldman Sachs on Wall Street, and for 8 months she had endured constant mockery from senior analyst Brad Mitchell. He called her coffee girl in meetings, dismissed her market analyses without reading them, and last week told the team she was just there to fill a diversity quota. Jessica had a Harvard MBA starting in 2 months, but nobody at the firm knew that yet. She had taken this internship to learn the industry from the ground up, not to prove anything. But Brad's latest move crossed a line. He had stolen her research on emerging markets and presented it as his own to the executive committee. She had proof. Every email, every timestamp, every document tracked in the company's system showed her original work. She was about to forward everything to the managing director. Brad walked past her desk at that exact moment, smirking, holding a bottle of champagne. He announced loudly that he had just been promoted to vice president based on his brilliant emerging markets presentation. The office erupted in applause. Brad leaned over Jessica's desk and whispered that maybe if she worked harder instead of complaining, she could be more than a coffee intern someday. Jessica felt her face burn with humiliation. She clicked send on the email. Brad's phone buzzed. Then the managing director's assistant appeared, asking Brad to come to the executive floor immediately. Brad's confident smile faltered slightly, but he straightened his tie and walked toward the elevator, still holding his champagne. 20 minutes later, Brad returned to the floor, his face completely white, security escort behind him. The managing director followed, holding printed copies of Jessica's email evidence. He announced to the entire floor that Brad Mitchell was terminated effective immediately for plagiarism and fraud. Then he turned to Jessica and asked why she had not mentioned she was the Harvard MBA graduate they had been trying to recruit for 6 months. Jessica's supervisor gasped, finally understanding. Brad's box of belongings was handed to him as he walked past Jessica's desk one final time. Jessica accepted the vice president position Brad had just lost, and she started 2 weeks later. Brad's LinkedIn profile showed he was unemployed for 18 months afterward. Sometimes the coffee girl is actually the person you should have been learning from.